I'm Kat Anderson, and you're watching NCAA on Campus. Title IX turned 37 years old last month, and that's exactly how many words are in the legislation that changed women's sports in America. There is no reference to athletics programs in Title IX, but in no other area has its impact been more profound. The law states no person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. Those 37 words were the beginning of a revolution in female sports. Before Title IX, less than 30,000 women played college sports. Today, that number is over 150,000. But Title IX is not about numbers, it's about people. And we're now seeing the first group of second-generation NCAA female athletes. Alina Sullivan just graduated from Boston College, where she played tennis for 4 years. Her mother, Jeannine, was also an NCAA student athlete at Arizona State 30 years ago.
I grew up in Mexico City, and actually my dad used to be a tennis player. He grew up in Chile and he played Davis Cup from Chile. And he went to the States to Rollins College, and actually he got and lost in the final of the NCAAs. And so he always wanted one of us to go and study in the States. And I did get recruited by Arizona State, so he really encouraged me to go, and that's how I end up there.
I guess I never realized how amazing it is that she got a scholarship at such an early stage in the Title IX history. I honestly never really thought about it, but now that we're just talking about it, it kind of is hitting me a little bit that, I mean, it is a big deal, and it's great for me too. I mean, I got to benefit from it. I think some male student athletes are accepting of other female student athletes, and then others are not at all. I mean, I've been confronted by many male athletes that think that they can beat me in tennis, and they've never picked up a racket in their life.
I do see that we have come a long way, and still we have to keep coming. I remember when they start putting the women's basketball on TV, I will hear all these men, oh, why do they have to put the woman on TV? And I used to say, they are very good, look at them.
It was really easy for me to get into tennis because both my parents played, and basically I was born with a racket in my hand.
We had some battles, even with my son that plays baseball. He will come and we would all play doubles. Actually, he would play with his father and I will play with Alina.
We had a family ladder, so I've never seen this ladder typed out or anything, but apparently I'm not number one on it. I'm number 2 or 3 because my 2 older brothers think that they're 1 and 2, even though I've beaten them both. And the oldest one doesn't play tennis, he plays hockey. But I guess I'll just have to live with that.
We did play singles, and I used to beat her all the time until
we were in London, and I beat her. I was 13 years old, and I beat her, and we were in London. And for some reason, because we were in a foreign country, my mom told me it didn't count. So I think it's important to remember where it came from and how special it is to be a female student athlete and to get the benefits that we do. But I mean, I'm a firm believer that it should be equal.
I do hope that they have the opportunities and the opportunities keep growing. And I guess then I would like you to do another piece on the 3rd generation.